Babe, see what time it is? You ready to go, right?
Yep, just give me 30 seconds, honey.
Babe, come on, I'm heading to the car.
Yep, I'm coming, I'm on my way.
Babe, seriously? You're wearing that? You're teaching a class tonight.
All right, I'm good.
Babe, I'm sorry. Remember, first we got to go to your dad's wine cellar and steal some wine tonight for your class. My bad.
All right, let's do this.
Seriously? What are you, special forces? We're just going to your parents' house. All right, remember, I'll keep the old man busy while you get down to the wine cellar, and we've got to make this quick.
Got it. Let's do this. It's go time.
Hey, Rich.
What are you doing?
I was just in the neighborhood. Heidi sent me by here. I had to pick up some sunglasses she left here the other night.
Well, that sounds like Heidi. Where is she?
Well, she's at the house. But what's going on out here? What's all this work going on?
They cut a gas line yesterday. You had fire trucks and police. The whole road got shut down. And now they were cutting out here this morning and cut my internet. We have no internet.
Cut your internet?
Yep, right out there.
Does that do anything with your security system?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
So your security system is down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Well, so what do you want?
I need to get Heidi's sunglasses.
Well, here they are. That's what you're here for.
Okay, wait, Rich. How have you been playing at the course lately? You been shooting well?
No. In fact, today I'm getting a case of Rioja from Spain, and I love.
Listen, hold that thought.
Wait.
We'll see you a little bit later.
Don't you want to even know what the rating is? Wait a second. Heidi! Why are you dressed like a jewel thief? What's going on here? Neel! Somebody talk to me!
See ya! He's on the way over here.
Oh my God. Mission accomplished, babe. Oh, come on, go!
Oh man, we're gonna pay for this.
All right, enough of those shenanigans. Welcome to another episode of Heidi's Palette. All right, let's get into some painting. Today, we're gonna focus on a floral study. As you can see, I've started a little bit of my background, and we're gonna talk about using shadows to create shape. So, why don't you follow along with me and let's make some paints. All right, I'm gonna grab some Naples yellow, a big chunk of white, and just a little bit of black. Start mixing those together. Believe it or not, that makes a really nice dove gray. It's a softer gray that really makes it just for a beautiful shadow. All right. All right, so with that beautiful gray that we made, we're gonna start creating some shadows. Now, we don't see a vase yet, right? But we're going to use our palette knife lined up with this gray. We're going to start using it to create a little bit of shape. As you can see, I'm using my palette knife in my foreground. I'm just kind of making a little bit of shape here. I want you to blend that into your white. Wipe off your palette knife a little bit. You may need to grab a little bit more white to put in there. Just kind of blend these out a little bit. All right? I know it might look a little silly right now, but I promise you it'll all start to work. All right, so you grab your pointed brush, and I want you to take a little bit of turpentine. Get your brush nice and wet. Go and grab a tiny bit of your Naples yellow. You don't need much. We're just gonna do a little bit of sketch work here, all right? I want you to think about doing 2 semicircles. I want you to go above your horizon line, right about here, and I want you to do 1 semicircle here, all right? Grab a little bit more paint, and then I want you to go right down here and draw another semicircle. A little more paint, maybe a little more turpentine, and then you're just gonna connect on either side. You're gonna connect these two with a line here and a line here. All right? It doesn't need to be perfect. We're going to end up filling it in, but you're giving yourself just a little indication of shape. All right? After you're done with that, you can clean up your brush, put that aside. I want you to grab your palette knife again. All right? We're going to take some white with just a little bit of that gray that we made, and I want you to look at the right side of your vase. And I want you to start lining it up right along that line. So I really want you to think about the shape of your vase. It's rounded, right? So I want you to think about, in your stroke, you're going to go from left to right in that manner. Keep grabbing a little bit of gray, a little bit of white, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna move down. All right? Wipe off your palette knife again, grab a little bit more white. I want you to start just filling in the rest of it. Go all the way to the edge of your vase. I got a little bit of gray in there, which is not a bad thing because it actually starts to look like there's a little shadow at the bottom of your vase. All right? There you go. Once you've gotten that, and clean up this side a little bit. But what I like to do, even though water is clear, the mind sees a little bit of blue and thinks of it as water in your vase, okay? So I want you to take just a little bit of your lightest blue. Actually gonna make it even, just use a little cerulean and a little turquoise. I want you to take your palette knife again. I just want you to scrape a little bit of it in there. Wipe off your palette again. My brushes, all my tools are falling. And then I want you to grab, without any paint, I want you to take your palette knife again, line it up here, and I want you to scrape it across. Wipe off your palette knife. Do it a couple times. I'm gonna grab a little bit more white now. Put it on there again. All right? You can even, with some leftover blue that you've got, you can put some on this side as well. And it starts to have a nice little sheen, right? Now, I want you to take your brush again, your thin brush, grab a little bit of turpentine, go back to that gray that we started with. I want you to load up a little bit of gray and a little bit of black, okay? I want you to think about the top of your vase again, all right? We want to indicate some sort of top here. So we're going to go back in here, and I want you to create just a little indication. A lot of this is going to get covered by our flowers, okay? You're going to do that there. You're going to grab a little bit more black. This time, I want you to think about what your shadow is. We should have probably talked about our light source before, because if your light source is here, your shadow's here, right? It's going to be darkest, closest to our vase. So I want you to go all the way underneath your vase and add some of this darker gray, almost black, right in there. All right? You can use a larger brush or your palette knife. I suggest using your smaller palette knife to kind of blend that out. So as we get darker around our subject starts to pop. Now you can take even a little bit more. Put a little bit more in here. Take a little bit of brown and black. Change up your color a little bit. And your subject, again, will start to pop. Oh, you paint. Make sure you put your apron on. Make sure you put your apron on. All right, enjoy. Courtesy of my dad.
All right, here's the
we might have stolen some wine today. Hillary, Jessica, Lori, Lauren, Allison, Michelle, and Shannon. Cheers, everybody.